Hello and welcome back to Yog Thermal Guru. If you are passionate about learning sensors and temperature measurement, you are in the right place. In today's video, we'll explore the T-Type Thermocouple in complete depth. From its construction to working principle, accuracy, applications, advantages, and even its limitations, everything you need to know will be covered here. So, stay tuned till the end because this is going to be super informative and helpful for engineers, technicians, and students alike. Introduction to T-Type Thermocouple. The T-Type Thermocouple is one of the most widely used thermocouples in industries that require very accurate low-temperature measurements. Unlike K-Type or J-Type, which are more suited for higher temperatures, the T-Type truly shines in cryogenics, food preservation, and medical applications. Think about measuring the temperature of liquid nitrogen at -196 degrees Celsius, or storing vaccines at precisely controlled sub-zero temperatures. This is where the T-Type Thermocouple proves its importance. Construction. Now let's talk about how it's made. A T-Type thermocouple consists of two dissimilar metals, positive leg copper, Cu, negative leg constantan, an alloy of copper and nickel, usually 55% copper and 45% nickel. This simple yet powerful combination ensures excellent electrical conductivity and thermal stability. Because copper is used, it can easily be connected to extension wires without introducing major errors. That's one reason why it's preferred in precise laboratory conditions. Working principle. Like every thermocouple, the T-Type also works on the Seebeck effect. Here's how it works. When two metals, copper and constantan, are joined at one end, called the hot junction, and the other ends are connected to a measuring instrument, known as the cold junction, a small voltage is produced. This voltage is proportional to the temperature difference between the hot and cold junctions. The instrument then converts this voltage into a temperature reading. So, in short, the T-Type doesn't measure absolute temperature, it measures the difference. That's why cold junction compensation is always important in thermocouple circuits. Temperature range and accuracy. The T-Type thermocouple has a working range of -200 degrees Celsius to +350 degrees Celsius. But its real strength lies in low temperatures. It provides one of the most accurate and stable readings below zero compared to any other thermocouple type. Accuracy, about ±1 degree C, or even better sensitivity, roughly 43 microvolts per degree Celsius. For example, if you are working in a cryogenic lab with liquid oxygen or liquid nitrogen, or monitoring frozen food storage, the T-Type gives reliable and repeatable results without much drift. Applications of T-Type thermocouple. Now let's see where the T-Type is used the most. Food industry, cold storage, freezers, frozen food transport, and food safety monitoring. Medical and pharmaceuticals, vaccine storage, blood banks, and pharmaceutical production. Cryogenics, liquid nitrogen, liquid oxygen, and extremely low temperature scientific experiments. Research labs, physics and chemistry labs requiring ultra-low and stable temperature monitoring. Environmental monitoring for studying polar climates, glaciers, and other cold regions. So wherever there's a demand for accuracy at low temperatures, the T-Type thermocouple becomes the hero. Advantages of T-Type thermocouple. Now let's highlight the main benefits. Extremely accurate and stable at low temperatures, corrosion resistant in moist environments, long-lasting and durable, easy to connect to copper extension wires, provides consistent, repeatable readings over time. This makes it a very trusted sensor in scientific and industrial setups. Limitations of T-Type Thermocouple. Of course, like every sensor, it also has some limitations. Limited to only 350 degrees Celsius maximum, so it's not suitable for high-temperature furnaces or engines. The copper leg can oxidize if used beyond its safe range. Not as widely available as K-type or J-type in some regions. So remember, while it's excellent for low temperatures, it's not the right choice for very high heat environments. Comparison with other thermocouples. Quickly comparing with others. K-type works up to 1200 degrees Celsius, great for high temperatures, but less accurate at sub-zero. J-type range up to 750 degrees Celsius, but less stable at low temperatures. T-type best suited for -200 degrees Celsius to 350 degrees Celsius, extremely accurate below 0 degrees Celsius. So you can see, each thermocouple has its own role depending on the application. How thermocouples looks like in real, let's see. The T-type thermocouple is a low-temperature specialist. Its Copper-Constantan combination makes it stable, accurate, and highly reliable in cryogenic, medical, and food industries. If your application needs precision below freezing point, this is the thermocouple you should trust. In our next video, we'll continue exploring other thermocouple types and their practical applications. So make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Yog Thermal Guru for more technical deep dives. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.